Hey guys, EBPMAN here, and today we're going to take a look at the Ascent Charge Plus from Rowkin. Let's go ahead and check it out. So today, guys, we're taking a look at the Ascent Charge Plus, which is a wireless earbud solution, but it also combines it with a battery backup solution. And these were brought to us by Rowkin. Now, if this is the first time that you join us on the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button because you'll get the latest in technology here in a wide variety of tech gadgets that we review on a weekly basis. So let's check these out and let's get right to it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the little bell icon to get notified when new videos become available. Now, Rowkin has been creating smart technology in the form of audio products for quite some time now. And this product here features very small earbuds with great battery time use. So 50 hours of music and talk time, a dual purpose charging type solutions we're going to see in a couple seconds, and then Find My Earbuds technology. Also, you'll notice that there's a QI or Qi charging solution included. Now, on the side here, as we look right here, they're actually highlighting that these are actually the size of the earbuds, and we're going to see they're tiny. We're talking about, here's my fingertip to use this as scale. That's how small they are. So we're going to go ahead and unbox these. We're going to check out the audio. We're going to see how they sound and see what's included. All right, let's go ahead and do the unboxing. So here we have our phone holder and our battery backup. We'll take a look at that a little bit later. We'll take a look and see what's in here. Now, inside that box, you'll find a wireless charger. You'll have a standard USB to USB-C, the USB-C cable, as well as some additional ear tips for the actual earbuds themselves. All right, so the first thing we're going to focus on is the actual case itself. So the case is going to give you the ability to charge your phone, and one of the cool things about this is that you notice that they've included a wireless charger. And the wireless charger obviously is going to work on any Qi charging device, which would include your phones, your headphones, anything like that. But what's cool about it is that this case itself supports wireless charging. So watch this. I'm going to put it right here. And what you'll notice over here is we'll move it. We've got to find the little sweet spot. Notice how this thing turned on automatically and the LED in here flashed for a second. It is charging right now. So you don't have to plug this in to charge it. You can actually use your wireless charging base to charge it itself. So as you can see here, you do have a 4-point LED that's going to indicate every charging level for your battery. Pretty much that's it with the case, in addition to having this little loop here that you can actually put in your bag, a lanyard or anything that you'd like to have here. Now, the earbuds themselves are really small, so we're going to take these out and talk about how they guide themselves in the case. So the neat thing about this is that they are magnetic, so as you put them in here, they go in and they lock into place really easily. You'll notice that it has some contact points all the way down here in the body. You guys see that? And then as this goes in, it kind of locks in. So that's all there is to it. And you can just see it like this, and it's going to go ahead and charge your earbuds. Now, when you get your earbuds, the case itself is going to be charged, but there is this little plastic here. And you'll notice that this one is now glowing. It's because it's charging now. The charging mechanism contact is all the way around here. So I'm going to go ahead and rust it in here. Notice how because it's magnetic, it just went into place, and now it's charging. You can see them both going. I'm going to take it out like this so you can see it again. And I'm just going to release it, and then it goes into place. So the nice thing about this is that, I've had other earbuds on the channel that I reviewed, and the challenge anytime you don't have something like this that has the magnetic lock function like this one does, or guided function, sometimes your earbud may not be placed in place, especially if you don't have a lid that covers it. So this one here, you slide in like this, so there's no pressure being put on these. So if you didn't have that magnet lock, you could misplace them and not get a charge. As you see right here, we'll put this in an angle. They just slide in. But having, again, the fact that they have this guide, make sure that they stay charged and locked in place. All right, guys, so now we're going to talk about audio quality, we're going to talk about fit, and we're also going to talk about overall fatigue, which is going to be part of our fit conversation. How long can you wear these things without really feeling any pain in your ear? So let's first talk about the audio. Now, from an audio perspective, I typically look at earbuds and focus on bass, mids, and high. And I have to say that for something this small, and as we take a look at this, you'll notice it is the type of earbud that's going to go into your ear canal, but it's not going to go in super deep. It has this gel piece right here, and then it has multifunction controls. You're going to be able to control either Siri or your Google Assistant by pressing these buttons. The buttons, each one of these, the left and the right, have different controls, and they basically are multifunction buttons. So depending on what's going on, either answering or ending a call or skipping forward or back, you'll be able to press the buttons on the earbuds in order to accommodate that. Now, given the size, I thought for a second, well, how good could they really be when it comes to having an immersive experience? So first of all, immersiveness, I look at two things. One is noise isolation, which something like this I would expect it to do a good job because it goes in your ear canal and it has this gel that kind of conforms and it's going to block everything out. And it does. So you put these things on and you can't hear anything. There's also very little to no, actually not little, there's no leakage at all. Again, because this is in your ear, even at the highest volumes, which these get loud, like painfully loud. So be careful because they're definitely, they can get really high in your ear canal. And depending on what kind of music you're listening to, it could get loud. So bass is definitely there. So with these, bass is great. Mids are great, and highs, which is also a welcome surprise because it doesn't shy away from any of those settings. Now I'm going to show you the app for a second and show you something that is pretty interesting about the app. So here's the app, and you could download this in the App Store, and it has all these settings. And at first, I started listening to music and going through and also watching some movies and stuff. Syncing stays in sync, so the voices, the movement of the lips, the lip syncing stays in sync when you're watching either YouTube, Netflix, or anything like that. But with these, when you're thinking about these settings, what you do is you're going to choose the type of experience you want, and then you say update. And literally, you feel the bass boost. If you're listening to rock genre, rock, acoustic, electronic, or flat, and watch what's going to happen here with the sound wave. I'm going to change it to rock and I say update, and then notice how the sound wave kind of goes from low, mid, and also the high. If I go to acoustic, notice how it changes, and when I do update, it kind of pushes this over to the earbuds. If I go electronic, you'll see the sound wave changes again, and then I do update, and it's going to push it, and then it will change. And if I go flat and I do update, it happens. And I'm telling you, it is 100% perceivable. You can feel it. Now the app also, as we talk about the audio quality, keeps track of your battery life, tells you the status of your Ascent, and then it also gives you the ability to locate or do a find. So that's of course if you were to misplace them, where was the last place that it was connected. So from an audio, these are very good. So great volume control, great sound immersion, great noise isolation, and then overall experience with the personalization settings that you have, you really can't go wrong. So now let's talk about fit. Now from a fit, these are light. I would put this, if you've ever taken those plugs, those orange plugs, and you squish them and put them in your ear when you're on a trip, how light that is, and how I guess you really don't feel that they're in your ear that much outside of the effect of them being plugged away and not hearing anything that's going on, and you have them in your ear. And those little squishy things, they become something that you can wear for an extended period of time. Well, the same thing is with these. They really got the weight distribution on these pretty spot on. And also when they go in your ear, they're very transparent. Again, because I mean that the only thing you know that they're there is because you hear music, and then second, because it blocks everything out. They also stay in your ear. So I did the jiggle test. I wiggled my head left and right. I tried to pop these out. Could not pop them out either. And then because these things were so light, they weren't heavy, right? So I don't feel them heavy on this side where they're doing this thing. You can wear these for hours and hours at a time. Now, the neat thing about it is that as soon as you're done with them and you just like slap them in here, because of the magnetic features, so they just lock into place easily. Once you put them in and they're in, they start automatically charging. So for me, something like this, it is very convenient because I'll never have earbuds that are out of power. And then the fact that I can plug in, so you notice I'm at full charge, that I can plug in my smartwatch or my phone to charge as well, is a super convenient feature. All right, well, that concludes my review of the Ascent Charge Plus. Again, very convenient, wireless charging capable, battery backup solution with some very light and powerful earbuds. Can't go wrong with these guys. So if you have any comments or questions, leave it in the comment area. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Smash the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.